What's up? Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you're staying warm. I mean, it's not freezing yet, but to me it's cold enough, right? Whiskey enjoys it. He thinks we should walk longer. Which is easier to do, right? Because it's cooler, but it's still cold, in my opinion. And it takes a toll on you, on your muscles and stuff, right? All that. The other day, he walked me about, I'd say around 10 miles, maybe slightly more, to the outside of town. By the time I was just letting him go because the weather was all right. We're just walking along, letting him decide. I do that a lot, let him decide well, that particular day, he decided we were going quite far out. And finally I said, hey, we gotta turn around. And it totaled out a good 10 to 12 miles. Anyways, I'm just coming on here now, keep the content going, and to leave some updates. And once again, to thank everyone who is subscribed, who continues to follow along, who stuck it out with us. We are always grateful for that. And, you know, I realize sometimes my content comes out, sometimes my emotions get in there. I don't want anyone watching my channel to take offense like I'm even because maybe something makes you feel whatever. We all have our stuff, right? And I'm not here acting like, trying to be like I'm better than anyone, trying to pass judgment. This is for all of us, right? And what I'm trying to do is just like my goal always has been way back from the day of my website. I just try to mix everything I'm doing in together. And you're gonna drag us in there. Bring me in here just and sniff something for an hour. Sniff it out until you decide you want to pee on it. Anyways, you know, and we've had our struggles along the way, all the way, and it's always going to continue to be a struggle. But my point is to kind of build a community where, you know, that hopefully I'm offering valuable insight, you know, on some things, you know, not necessarily everything, right? And I don't expect everyone has to agree with everything I say. A lot of stuff I talk about is just, it's wisdom you gain over the years, right? When you truly want to. And I've always been that person that just looks at the reality. Just, I take a minute to look at everything to see what's going on. And right, like I'm not trying to claim to be a prophet or I know it all, and there's certain things I talk about like that. It's always been related to America Uncensored, right? Is the things that affect us in America, and a lot of that was always truth stuff, conspiracy stuff, but life for us, right? And trying to follow God properly. And that's my thing. I'm just, you know, hoping you get it right. None of this is ever, sure, there's things I see in people around me or whatever, or things you just see on the media or whatever that triggers these thoughts. And then I throw in stuff from my own experiences. And I do the best I can not to totally downgrade people that have created those bad experiences, right? Or to out them personally. And, or necessarily, right? Or to even judge, like I recently, apparently, everyone that triggers my thoughts must watch my videos, right? Which is fine. That's what I'm saying, because together we gain stuff that it's just the way society has built us now. We don't even think about these things anymore, and we got the wrong interpretation of who God is and what he expects. And my thing is, I've gone this far in life now, and it's time to, I'm not, right? Like, I'm not better than anybody. I'm not this or that. I am nothing more than a man of God, right? I choose God. I want his will. And therefore, because of that, I want as many as shall choose to do so to jump on that right path. And so my goal is to, share these things to help. There's so much of a big misunderstanding of things, and we can blame a lot of that on church leaders and everything else. But the thing is, right, they talk about big revivals. Oh, we're having big revivals. All these people coming to God, accepting Jesus, right? You hear about that a lot recently, last few years, right? Big, massive events. You're telling me that all them people, no, the thing is, because it's a false revival. They're leading them to a false representation of Jesus, right? And therefore, because of that, because of a great false revival, you're going to have a great falling away, right? Because these people joined up to Christianity, accepted God. And I don't know, there's people say accept God. It's more, in my opinion, that God accepts you, right? All of this is his, right? And then you got certain people like, I don't know, atheists, whoever. I've heard people say like, oh, a God that vengeful or whatever, or that allows this or that. I can't accept a God like that. Well, it don't matter. He's still God anyways. Whether you think he's fair or not, he'll decide what's just. All of this is his, was created by him. He'll decide how it goes, right? Whether you like it or not. Let's just make that clear, okay? So you can say, oh, well, I can't accept it. You don't have to. You know what? But you will, and you might get away with whatever sins you're doing, right? And like once again, I want to point out, I'm saying you, it's like, I don't want you personally to take it personally, right? It means all of us is what I'm getting at. And if we, in my eyes, if I truly want to try to properly follow God, one of those things is to point out, to help people understand where these lies, right? They're telling you, you accept Jesus, your life's going to change and it's going to be so great. Certain parts will change for the better. That's true. But I'm here telling you the truth and living it and showing it to you, right? You accept Jesus and live for God properly, and your life's going to get hard, right? Maybe worse. That's just because the thing is, you're not accepting God, the real God, right? To have your best life now, here. It's not happening. His promise is for eternity, right? For when we get through this mess, right? And if you want to take part in that, then you got to get through this properly. And my goal is that we'll have a community of to help keep each other straight, right? To help keep each other encouraged properly. I'm not talking about like you hear these with the churches. Oh yeah, we all stick together and have our whatever and keep each other encouraged. Meanwhile, they're doing other sins, right? Acting like, it just... I'm talking about the real stuff, right? And those who want to see it for what it really is. And the times that we are in, it's upon us now. And, I know a lot of people, and hopefully they mean it because I know I do, that's going to not accept the mark. Well, that begins right now, actually, right? And that's my thing. Community to keep us all encouraged and focused on, we'll point out the things that this and that's going on in society and badly affecting all of our lives, right? And point out the things that maybe we're ourselves taking a part in and just not taking the time to realize it, right? And, it's okay to have that pointed out. and there's gonna be changes coming to my channel, right? So with the music thing, I gotta do something. I think it's gonna combine the 2 channels maybe. So for those of you who've been sticking it out, thank you very much. But we'll see. Bear with me through these changes. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, if it's gonna combine them into 1 channel or have me 2 channels and I keep this name, or if it'll change the name and combine them all into 1 channel. I'm not sure how that's gonna, but if it does combine them all into 1 channel, it's them doing it once I make it official, right? And that's so I can take control and have control of my official artist page, which is out there, but I got to go through all this rigmarole to get control of it, right? So those of you who are subscribed already, you may notice a name change, whatever. You may notice a change. Bear with me through all that. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, so I'm just trying to give a forewarning there. And just some of the videos I've been posting up now are a little over a month old, right? So you may notice that too. And it's not necessarily, it's just things change, get out of hand so quickly now, right? But I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. I had to make some upgrades that barely could do, but had to find the best way to do it, right? So I ran out of storage space and all that. So now I'm getting all those knocked out of the way so I can, get all this stuff set up, and things should start smoothing out here, hopefully. And but there'll be different changes, maybe formats on how I'm doing the videos and stuff like that. And by all means, if something starts changing on my channel, I appreciate all you guys that's been here all this time. So your opinions matter. If something starts not feeling right on my channel, let me know so I can so I don't destroy what we've built already. But back on, that's all I'm saying. Something that so we can all hold each other strong, help each other stay strong, and for real, right? Battling and not accepting the mark, which is, it's getting out of hand now already. Not accepting AI control, not accepting this Satan's controlled world, right? For those of us, to help share insight and help everybody, each other, stay on the right path, right? None of it's meant to I don't want anyone to take anything I say personally, right? But then I also get things that make me feel good about some of the stuff I'm doing, like shout out to Old Mac. I try to give shout outs when I remember, and sometimes I end up not, by the time depending on what the subject is, they don't, because of how long it takes me to get the video out there. But one, I'll give a shout out to Motobomb, Virginia. Keep him in your prayers. He's going through some stuff right now. And then shout out to Omac. He left a comment saying my thoughts on God. He appreciates them, and I want to say, and because I told him it means a lot, especially coming from him, and that's the truth, because Omac's from the generation I admire, right? And I can't say truly that's the greatest generation, because whatever, gotta decide that. But as far as anything I know about, really, my goal is, if nothing else, to get us back on track, to be how things were from a time he's, from the kinds of memories he has. He has fond memories of and I'm sure not all fond memories, but of just the way this world was, that it just ain't that way no more, right? And so to hear that from someone like, he's got much more knowledge and wisdom than I do, and very talented guy too, and so it just means a lot, and I appreciate that. Words of encouragement to help me, because sometimes after I'm watching my video, I'm like, oh man, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have uploaded that, or there's some that I don't upload where maybe I should. Anyways, mostly just letting you know, watch out for these updates. bear with us through them. I'm not for sure how all this stuff works out, but we'll figure it out on the way. I find that you can watch, just like I use Final Cut Pro, and sometimes most of my editing is like a day or two for either the intro or like a 30-minute, 30-second to a minute segment, and then the rest is just leaving it how it is. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Whiskey and I appreciate it very much. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep all of his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. See you.